also happens to be uh, Baba Sahib Ambedkar's birth anniversary. So let's start with he was the architect, chief architect of our constitution. So let us start with a line from the Constitution of India, which is relevant to this subject. The state shall regard the raising of the level of nutrition and improvement in public health as among its primary duties. This is Article 47 of Directive Principles of State Policy. To introduce our distinguished panelists, we are very happy to have you here, Dr. Meera Shiva. She is a medical doctor herself, and she founded People's Health Movement. She wanted to make a difference to the health of the people in this country. And therefore, she has wholeheartedly worked in this direction all her life. She is associated with Initiative for Health and Equity in Society as director. She is associated with All India Drug Action Network and so many other organizations. So we are very glad to welcome you with a prize-winning painting. Renuji, will you please? This is made by a child in Nagaland. Maybe 9th, 10th, 8th, 9th, 10th, generally children in that age group participate. It's written at the back. The name of the artist is written at the back. A bright future. And we are glad to welcome Dr. Seema Puri. She is Associate Professor in Department of Nutrition, Institute of Home Economics in University of Delhi. She is National Vice President of India Dietetic Association. She has number of research papers published. She has done consultancy, provided consultancy to United Nations organizations like WHO, UNICEF, etc., as also to government organizations and industry organizations. But I would like to mention a special award which she got, Distinguished Services Award by the Geriatric Society of India in 2010 for her significant contribution to geriatric nutrition. Hey, let us welcome her with a prize-winning painting. Binaji, please. Yeah, we have. I'm sorry to inform you, we have just received a regret from Dr. Naresh Gupta, the other panelist. He is held up somewhere and he'll not be able to join us. So now let us hear our distinguished panelists and see how many important messages we can carry home.
This is used in Republic of Korea. Don't ask me North Korea or South Korea. You know? Yeah, must be. So the question is that the imbalance of nutrients uh, which have harmful effect if consumed in high amounts create problem. Some amount of fat is essential or vitamin A, D, E and K will not be absorbed. And some amount of cholesterol is also needed because many of the steroids and all are made. So to say no cholesterol, no fat, this is that's not appropriate. It is when it becomes in high amounts. Then sugar also, high sugar and high salt. this is another thing, that the salt, it was in a meeting in indigenous concept of nutrition, must have been 25 years ago, in a place called Kaladi. And those of you know from south, this is where Shankaracharya ji was born. That so it was indigenous concept.
Dr. Shiva has given a very comprehensive presentation, so I don't have to put in too much effort, but I'm definitely going to play devil's advocate and talk from a more researcher perspective about junk foods and some issues I want to raise, which is food for thought. So the first thing we had was what is junk food, and Dr. Shiva has clearly said I've got some various definitions from various sources. The common thread that emerges is that a food which is rich in fat, sugar, and salt is a junk food, and it is poor in all other nutrients. And is it the same as fast food? You know, most children, most consumers think fast food, convenience food, processed food, street food, they all are interchangeable in their implications. But I just want to clarify this. Fast foods are ready to eat food served promptly after ordering. Some of them are high in calories and low in nutritional value, but others, maybe like a salad, is not. And not all fast foods are junk foods. And therefore,